Good morning, everybody. I'm so excited to finally do my first vlog. It's been a slow morning start. I want to take a shower, but I'm not sure if the water is working in here. Arun said it was cold. So, but the thing is, I also want to make it a point to try to get something in my stomach as soon as possible when I wake up. I'm about to make myself this, like, I don't even know, I'll just show you, but it's like I'm gonna put in like coconut milk with some like this mushroom blend that's supposed to help wake you up, and it's like really potent. Like whenever I take it, it really like wakes me up. And there's been times where I have to like put less in it because like I'm not good with things that even remotely mimic caffeine. Now it's not caffeine, but it is something that's supposed to wake you up, so I use it sparingly. But anywho, this is what I use in the morning to wake me up. It is, I hope you can see it, Superfood Mushroom Blend, own brand, and it's called Coffee Latte. It says it offers energy, focus, and immune health, which the energy and focus part, yes, if it's supporting my immune system, thank you. I haven't even noticed. I mean, I can notice because I haven't gotten sick like in a long time. I probably should stop right there. Like I don't do well with like things that give me like are supposed to energize you, because I already have a lot of energy as is. So whenever I do too much, like my heart gets me like, I'm mixing this with some hot chocolate. I'm not gonna show y'all this brand because it's not really anything particularly special about it. I personally would prefer to use cacao, but this is what I have on hand, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some clove, cinnamon, a good amount, and nutmeg, which let me find it. Oh, here's allspice. I love me some allspice. I actually got this for curry, but I've fallen in love with allspice. It's an amazing blend. There's my nutmeg. Nutmeg is like one of my favorite herbs. I mean, not herbs. Well, would you call this a spice? One of my favorite spices. I like a good amount of nutmeg. I'll put a little drop of vanilla. Oh, that was way more vanilla than I wanted, but it's okay. Okay, let's get coconut milk. Coconut milk is a blessing. If you have like IBS or problems with your stomach, this saves me. Like right now I woke up with a little bit of an upset tummy, but I'm more than confident this will ease it. This cat's trying to be freaky outside. Now, idealistically, I wouldn't want to keep this in a can. This is not ideal at all. This is dramatically less than I anticipated.
That is extra a little bit. If they can see the person.
I'm gonna start with this, and then concept of other food can be integrated later. Okay, so let's talk about what we're gonna do on this page. This page is intended to show like my day-to-day. With the lifestyle that we have embodied recently, we do move from place to place, but right now we're like generally trying to like make South Florida our base. So with the consistent chance of things changing all the time, I've learned how to integrate certain practices and herbal support, dietary support that gives me the energy to sustain and navigate so much change. But at the heart of it all, really the source of what makes me able to navigate that and integrate that and also enjoy that is my perception. That's essentially what I want to share with you whenever I do my vlogs. You can see via walking through the day with me how I'm able to do this. On top of that, I'm gonna be doing some flashbacks. Things changed about 7 months ago. If you don't know, I was living in Tampa and I had already been studying to be a birth worker. I was doing it predominantly online, but then I'm like, you know what? I could finish this faster as in person. So I messaged my phenomenal teacher, Brianka, holistic. I'm gonna tag her name below, okay? But she's a phenomenal birth worker. I highly recommend you follow her. But anywho, I'm like, hey, like, I wanna just do the rest of it in person. Is that possible? Because she was doing a workshop that weekend. I go out there, we do it. It was amazing. I got my birth worker certification. And crazy enough, when I get back, there was a lot of things that were hindering us from getting back. Like, I lost my keys at the airport. Then we decided to stay overnight at our cousin's house while we wait to get a locksmith for the next day. We went back to the airport. They ended up not having it. Mind you, the first time that I lost my keys, the first day we got back, they had a bomb threat or something, so it made the process to finding out if our keys were at the airport even longer. So we ultimately ended up staying at our cousin's place. The next morning, they didn't have them. We got the locksmith to come. We ride back thinking, oh, like, you know, that was just divine intervention. Like, maybe we're supposed to spend more time with the family. We get there in the middle of the night, and we find our place completely destroyed. All our stuff covered in fiberglass, and that's a story for another day, okay? But after experiencing that and navigating that, we ultimately were like, you know what, we've been wanting to travel full time, and we've been wanting to move to Fort Lauderdale, so why don't we just do that now? So we did that, and honestly, that experience really pushed us into doing a lot of things that we had been waiting to do, because, you know, we had an apartment to manage. We were really comfortable where we were at. It's just, I had actually been calling in this lifestyle for some time. It's just that, I don't even know. I'll talk about that another day, honestly. That's a story time for another video, right? Now, for the last 7 months, we have ended up in so many locations. We've ended up in Puerto Rico, Canada. I went back home to Indiana and DC. Oh yeah, Jamaica. How could I ever forget Jamaica? Jamaica was a dream. So we've been to a multitude of different places, and I will happily share that with you. But through all of that, I've literally not only explored like what will be our next home, but I've also explored within myself, what does it mean to be home? Because every place we've been, we found comfort, we found, you know, coziness. I've found how to structure myself no matter where I'm at, and that has been the key. I've always known that to some degree, but when it's like way more fast-paced, it's completely different. Because if you know me, you might have met me in different places that I've moved to. Me and Arun have moved to multiple different places in Florida, and also lived in Hawaii as well. But like, no matter, it's usually been long-term stays. Like for a year, we lived there for a year. We moved to another location if we feel inspired. But now we've been moving from place to place to place to place to place. But majority of our time has been spent in South Florida, and I've loved it here. Like, I've been super anti-Miami for a while, even though I hadn't been there. But I've heard so many like horror stories of people being bougie and it's so superficial. The city's too fast-paced. But I love it. I mean, I don't think I want to live in particularly Miami, but working in Miami and doing events in Miami has been so nourishing. So today is going to be really exciting because you get to watch me, or come with me. I want to say that you're going to come with me doing some work at Aya Spa. Now, what is Aya Spa? A spa that I work with, owned by the beautiful Sherelle, and I have really resonated with her. I actually met her at a women's circle, and it was just so crazy how things fell into place. Like, a lovely sister and I literally were taking a walk, and we bumped into some other beautiful sisters, and then one of those sisters invited me to a women's circle where I met Sherelle. So it's like a lot of unique things had to happen for me to bump into this person, and that's been a consistent culture in my life, where it's like I am just navigating life, and I think like this fast-paced lifestyle has really highlighted for me personally the fact that everything is happening in divine timing. There's a divine thread guiding you, you know what I'm saying? So whatever things feel like, dang, why is this happening, or what's going on, you'd be surprised what it's leading you to. So anyways, I've met Sherelle, we've resonated, we're both massage therapists. She has a lot of similarities in my visions for the future and what I want for community and how I want to navigate assisting community. And through her, I found a community that has been so in alignment with me and in resonance. So it's been awesome. It's really been awesome. There's not much more to say. You'll see, because she is one of my first interviews on my podcast, and to get to know her on a deeper level has been awesome, and I'm going to reflect that on those episodes. So much is to come for 2025. For the longest time, I've been like holding all this projects that I've had and haven't put them out, because I just wanted things to be so perfect. I was so attached to like, it has to be this way. But that's why I'm doing this vlog today, because this is my expression of standing on what I want to do, standing on what God has called me to do, and not really getting too bent out of shape about it looking a particular way, because I will learn over time and how to refine my craft with ease and within a certain time frame. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you witnessing me. I appreciate you walking with me. And I love that I can connect with y'all because maybe Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, you know, whatever streaming platform I utilize, I have connected people in a way that transcends space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I've learned that since I was a child. I had to move away from my loved ones at a very young age, but I communicated through the internet and the phone. And I'm so grateful that I was born in a time where I could still have a nurturing relationship with people I love, even if I'm not in the same space as them, because my spirit is always gonna want to explore the world. And I love that I have friends and family members that join me in those escapades, but sometimes, you know, we don't align on where we want to go, or the timing, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm so honored and grateful that I manifested in a time period where I can really stand in my sovereignty and my desires without feeling it robs me of community or robs me of intimacy. I still have that with y'all, and I'm just super grateful. Like, I'm so appreciative of the connections I have in my life and the culture that I've sustained in my physical experience. I just want to quickly highlight the fact that whatever you desire in this life, I promise you, just call it in. Call it in. Just be like, I want this thing. I'm gonna manifest this thing, and it comes. It comes. It's been like literally a consistent reality in my life, and it's a trip. Like, I could scream at the top of the, like, every building, scream about this. Like, I promise you, you get everything that you desire in this life. You just have to believe it and be patient, and or do everything you can to manifest it in the time frame that you want. You'll get it eventually. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Anyways, let's get started with our day. Okay, I'm gonna check the water and see if it's hot or not. It was ice cold, baby, ice cold. I use this big fat bottle of almond oil. I got it from Publix. It's super cheap. It's like $8 for how many? 1 liter. That's gold. I usually mix it with this bottle of castor oil. I'm actually gonna put more on right now. But yeah, this bottle of castor oil, and then I blend it like this, like you're seeing. Way more, a good amount more of almond oil than the castor oil because it just makes the medium thicker. I put way more than I should have, but as you can see, I just put on my hands and then I massage it into my body. Now, this might seem really slight to you, but making this a ritual and really, like, I like to say certain things in my hands, like, I'm gonna have a blissful, abundant day. I'm loved, I'm cherished, I love my body, I'm beautiful, I'm special, all those different things. And then I'll massage my body. And biggest pro tip that I like to do is I'll always add essential oils into my hands. I usually already make my preset blends. Like, this is a blend that I made, and I'll just massage it. It already has my essential oils, already has everything I need. I'm gonna put some on my face, but then all that blend, I just massage into my body every day. I make sure to open up my lymph nodes. This is rose. I just use rose, but just massaging areas like this and behind my ears, opening up my lymph nodes. If I'm working with my legs, I open it up like by your ovaries. And then I start to massage. And I like to stretch my neck. Like doing stuff like this. Making sure. I'm trying to like reshape my face too. I feel like this side of my face is a little bit more round compared to this one. This one's just like, okay, look at that jawline. But this one is kind of close. You can't see until I'm like smiling and stuff like that. I think I'm actually fixing it because I don't even see it as prominently as I used to. But if you look at me face forward, this one's just like toot, but this one's like more like rounded. We love both sides of our face, but if they could be more equal, that'd be ideal. But doing things like this kind of like also release this smile lines by working on these muscles that help me smile. And while I do this, I still honor my face. Like, if these things don't go away, I'll still love myself, or I love my body rather. Yeah, afterwards I'm always glowing. I feel my body feels really rich and it glows. And so as I'm doing my other processes like getting this wrap ready, all this sets in. So I highly recommend. I'm gonna eventually offer my own blend soon. Watch out for that, y'all, because if you know me, I be smelling good. And it's always because of specific mixtures of essential oils that I just love. Join me as I turn this shirt into a wrap, okay? This is what we're working with. Now here's the issue we have at hand. There's this other hole right here, this armhole. So, I want to make it longer. I'm pretty sure if I cut it right here, it will make it so it's long. I just don't want to like ruin it. Okay. Okay, this is looking rather long. I like that. That's the goal here. Okay, so the front, I'm in love. I love her. How are we gonna adjust that? Okay, you can't really see that, but and I don't want to see that little shirt tag. I want to make sure on a 360 level, this is beautiful. I'm kind of okay with a reality where you can kind of see my locks in the back. I'm okay with that because look, that's the back, baby. You should be looking at the front anyway. With me, I'm just not a perfectionist when it comes to my wraps. Like, my priority is comfort and just like to at least the initial appearance to be beautiful. Oh my gosh, okay, we're gonna redo it. We're learning, okay? That's the process with wraps, is that you really need to be open with how, you have to like just trust the process and enjoy the process, or you're just gonna sit there and be angry. One more time now. Sometimes you have to really just explore what angle is ideal. Okay. Oh, my arm's starting to get tight. Egyptian style look where it's like widening out in the back, like so, like so. But I don't want it to be lopsided now. It's giving lopsided right now. Sometimes you have to be okay with that a little bit. Hold on, y'all. I think I might have found it. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. It's not like perfect for me, but I don't know how the back is looking because I can't see. dresses when I get fully ready. Because right now I'm like, Now, let's see what the outfit looks like with the dress. My only issue is that this feels way dramatically brighter than the outfit. Like it feels like it's just, my dress is like, not a big fan of that. I want to wear a different dress to be honest with y'all, but I literally wore the same exact dress at Hanu for a photo shoot. Part of me doesn't care. Part of me doesn't care. I think I'm gonna stand on that. Y'all, I still feel like it doesn't match. I can make it match, like my brain can try and see it that way, but I know the truth. It just feels super bright. I might wear my green dress instead and a different wrap. I'm making this such a long process when it doesn't need to be. I'm gonna add these wood earrings that I literally wear all the time. I'm gonna be mindful of my breath right now. Let's add some rose to my hands. I'm gonna follow that up with some ginger. This blend right here is a really nice mixture to make you smell sweet. This gives me juicy fruit. This finally gets started on our day. Shout out to my amazing husband. Okay, what a day, y'all. A lot of things didn't go as planned, but that's completely fine. Okay, so I'm about to go to Under the Mango Tree. This is a really great spot. Okay, so while one of the Aya Collective members takes a client, I'm gonna be in here and eat some really good food. They have this awesome patty Sammy, and this is a vegan spot too, so my stomach I think will receive this a lot better than anything else. I'm excited. Hopefully you're able to hear me. I'm in public, so I don't want it to be super loud, but oh guys, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm feeling a little dysregulated, but I'm thinking that it's probably because I didn't eat much today. Like, you saw me have my coconut milk thing, but then I had an apple and that's about it. So I'm hoping that this sandwich is gonna help my nervous system feel a lot more calm. I'm surprised at how much this day didn't go as planned, but again, this is a lesson on how to navigate change without feeling extreme imbalance. I'm really learning how to prioritize wellness. I feel like I have a really good base, but when it comes to food, sometimes I like to eat food in ease and leisure, and I feel like I'm rushing. So I'm trying to learn how to prioritize that time in the morning to nourish myself, because if I don't, it tends to throw me off. Oh, is that my food?
and would eat another one if I could. And luckily, I brought my own drink. I'm gonna head back to Hanu.
Family, I'm here and I'm honestly starting to feel super grateful that I was grounded and patient, because now I have this whole place to, not the phone ringing, but now I'm here by myself and I'm really excited because I'm gonna help organize some things. This place is looking so beautiful. I'd be feeling so at home here, but I feel bad if I should answer it, but I do not know what to say. But here's the whole spot. I can't believe this. Let's talk more in here. Like I was just explaining to my lovely co-workers that I literally, right before I met Sherelle and everybody at the Aya family, I was like, man, maybe I should go back to a spa. Maybe I should work for someone, because even though I love massage, I was really not enjoying like finding clients that resonated with me, that aligned with me. And now here I am at like a beautiful place. They have yoga, they have Pilates, they have meditation classes. We have the women's circles with Aya. We have medicine ceremonies. We have like sound healing right here. We have massage, this like, you know, indigenous clothing that we offer too. Shout out to Zhuj. Like so many amazing things that really like rooted in indigenous practices, honoring indigenous people through Aya and Hanu too, but especially because they're like partnering with Aya. But still, like this specifically with Aya, I appreciate that I feel like I'm around people that really honor indigenous culture and indigenous people and indigenous practices. So like when I'm back in here, I'm feeling really balanced. Like the energy here always makes me feel like I'm okay. So let's get to organizing this closet. That we're still trying to figure out how we're gonna put in this room, especially when it comes to products and stuff like that. So what you're seeing back here is that whole process. I'm gonna cut to a different part of my process because I'm not about to use all my space, y'all. I'm sorry. So now it is 4:43. The closet's looking great. Let me show you. Like, yum. I love organizing things. Like, it's not exactly perfect, but it looks so good. You can access everything you need easily.
This one I grab you with the jabata. Me, I no get time, I did that. That cover my face, calling me that bada. Biggie man, we don't be where I bada. Tell me, what's it come? You are come, all the best. The cash, ride the foot, I no feet, die for nothing. What's it come? You are come, all the best. The cash, ride the foot, I no feet, die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, them must commend it. I can't come and see myself. So anything when they do, I they try to get to my way. I can't come and see myself. Plenty survive with the face. Just to make sure money day. But my people then go say I know one buy, I know one die, I know one women. I want enjoy, I want job life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, what's it go? You are go, all the Bentley, the gas, ride the boat, I no feet, die for nothing. What's it go? You are go, all the Bentley, the gas, ride the boat, I no feet. Different things them happening, schemes and packaging. In a one night for shows, I'm juggling, flow like the ocean, port I'm paddling. That's my bro, my family, frozen trace. When it comes to money, I did concentrate. Make I tell you straight, you are not my mate. If you become a should not be head of state. But my people then go say, I know one buy, I know one die, I know one baby. I want enjoy, I want job life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know.
So my client's here. I'm about to get some last minute things together and I'm gonna do my appointment. Whoo child, now we're back. What a long, fulfilling, nourishing day. What I love about being a massage therapist and also working with Aya is the fact that I keep connecting with clients that align with my perception of the world, my ideas, what I hope for society, all those things. The client I worked with, she gave birth about 9 months ago, and she told me about the power of birthing at home and supporting women and being at some of the things I have planned in the future. So it felt like a big affirmation of the things I have planned and what I want to do, and the fact that this space is for me and I'm finding my community that I can not only service but will pour into me as well. And it also affirms the reality, the fact that like you can go through resistance in your experience throughout the day. Like you might bump into what feels like roadblocks, and sometimes you can want to feel like, oh, like this day it's not a good day, or this is not for me, or blah blah blah. But when you learn how to integrate that, when you know how to process that and navigate hard experiences in a way that your body can release anxiety, stress, and etc., 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 then you reprogram your mind to, when it's faced with difficulty, to not feel overwhelmed. Every time you're faced with a challenge, you are faced with the opportunity to reprogram your mind and shift the paradigm of your life. So today was a great example because a lot of different inconveniences surfaced, and I focused on my breath, I nourished myself. I need to do better on nourishing myself though. I'm trying to think of anything else I want to share before I hop in the shower. I hope that you feel reminded of the fact that you can do the same thing. That if you tend to feel like, dang, I get overwhelmed or I can't handle certain experiences, know that you can. And if you feel difficulty in doing so, then it might be, the source of it might be something else. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, I was just listening to a sound bit of mystic medicine, I believe. I'll try to put the name in here somewhere. But she was talking about how sensitive people, sometimes it's actually a sign of mineral deficiency, or I would even want to point to a hormone imbalance too, because if you feel like your nervous system is so charged by perceivably, not even simple experience, I don't even want to make a hierarchy of what's simple or complex because it's very subjective, right? But idealistically, you want to be able to integrate so diverse experiences without your body feeling so overwhelmed. And if you perceive every experience as an opportunity to shift that dynamic and listen to your body and see if it's actually just not like, oh, this is how I'm built, but maybe your body's screaming for attention and something that needs to be addressed, then you hold the opportunity to be in an even more easeful reality that you didn't know you had access to. Someone might have told you that this is something that you should take honor in, and if you want to take honor in that, that is your choice. I'm saying that what if you didn't have to go through that? What if you could sense these subtle energies or all these different things you feel like you are sensitive to without your body feeling like, you know what I'm saying? So something to tap into, because for me, I've really held space for my body. I've really held space for my nervous system. And today I know that my body felt overwhelmed because it was not nourished. It was not nourished. I woke up, I had my coconut cream thing and an apple, and that's not enough. So as I progress in my vlogs, you'll see me do better. It's very difficult sometimes because we're like, pick up and go. Like, we're gonna be leaving this location in 2 days. So because of that, sometimes I think, oh, I'll just get something slight, I'll be okay. But no more of that. we are nourished here, right? We're gonna be nourished girlies. We're gonna be easeful girlies. We're gonna be girls that prioritize ease and softness and nourishment and gratitude and joy and ecstasy. Let a song. I love you, and I really hope that you're listening to yourself and you're listening to your body and you're being honest with yourself and honest with what your needs are and prioritizing that. That's not something that you should put on the back burner because you want to get some money or you want to get things done today.